everyone, it's Molly here again, and today I am doing another video in my Molly's Top 5 series, which I feel like I have not done a video for in a really long time. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then I will link the playlist down below that has all the other Molly's Top 5 series videos in it. And so today, as you can tell by the title, is Molly's Top 5 Healthy Snack Ideas. So a lot of you guys know I love healthy food. I love eating healthy and treating my body right. It's something that's really important to me. And I think it's extra important to me because I am somebody who, as you could tell from my last video, which again I'll link down below, I do live with a disease. And it's really important to me to keep my body, other than that, as healthy as I possibly can and do as much as I can to keep me in good health for as long as possible. And I think there's a lot of things that are really important when you live with illness or disease, especially with the eyes. There's so much value in nutrition that I've learned from my doctors. It is really important to maintain the vision that you do have as an RP patient to eat as healthy as possible. So that's why it means so much to me. And because a lot of you do know that I'm really into health because I talk about it a lot or mention it a lot, I've been getting requests on my Twitter to film some videos involving food and healthy eating and that kind of thing. So this is the first video I thought I would do for it. And some of these are things that you can buy and quickly eat on the go, and then I have two that are actually things that you would put together at home. But all of them are super easy and simple snack ideas. So I will just jump into it right before I start filming this video. I popped over to my favorite place, Whole Foods. Oh, I'm so lucky. I live a walk away from this place, like 5 minutes. I go all the time. It's definitely an obsession. I love it so much. So 3 of the things are in this bag. So I will just jump in and whatever comes out first we will talk about. Alright, this, I don't know which way it goes. I'm gonna guess this way because I can feel like the label stitching back here, so hopefully this is the front. But this is a Synergy drink. Synergy is the company, but there are lots of brands that make these drinks. It's a kombucha drink. And I'm not going to go too much into this because I'm not a nutritionist, a dietitian, anything like that, and I don't really know the ins and outs of kombucha. All I know is that it has a ton of amazing things that it does and that it helps. And I'm going to find a link hopefully online somewhere after I film this that talks about kombucha and what it's good for and what it does. So I'm going to link that down below if you're curious to read up about it. I definitely think you should. I did my research before I started drinking it years ago, and I'm now completely obsessed. It's not for everyone. This one is my favorite, the Synergy brand. This one is specifically my favorite, this flavor, which is the gingerberry, and if I had to pick a second favorite flavor, it would definitely be the grape. There is chunks of goop in it, so I like to scoop those out before I drink it, or rather I have my mom or something, whoever I'm with, I'll pour it into a glass and I'll have them get the goop out for me because I just don't like it. But honestly, this stuff is amazing. It gives you a natural energy boost, so there's nothing unnatural or bad in this. It's super good for you. You can get it at a lot of health food stores, not just Whole Foods, and I would definitely recommend checking out a kombucha drink and specifically a Synergy drink. And I know that's not really a snack. I know often when we think of snacks we think of food, but to me that is a snack. It's weirdly filling. It is a fizzy drink, so if you like pops, you'll definitely like that one. You can find some kombuchas that aren't fizzy. Some are more fizzy than others, but that one's definitely my favorite. It's quite fizzy, and I'm honestly, right now my mouth is starting to water just talking about it because I'm so excited to be done this video and go and drink that bottle. I guess since we started with liquids, I will go ahead and say my next favorite, which is smoothies. Specifically, I love fruit and vegetable smoothies. So this one is one that you can buy in the store. This one specifically is by Arthur's. It's definitely the least expensive of kind of the Bolt House, Odwalla, Happy Planet, all those different smoothie companies. Arthur's tends to be the one that's the cheapest. This is their green blend, so it has fruits and green vegetables. Super healthy, lots of good stuff in this, and this is a good one to just grab on the go and drink. I'll drink these for things like breakfast, but if you have a good blender at home and you have the time, then definitely make your own. That's what we tend to do in my house. we'll even buy those ones and then put them as a base to making our own. So we'll put that juice in, or the thicker juice smoothie consistency in, and then we'll put our own fruits and vegetables in as well and blend it so it's like a super smoothie. And I definitely recommend, if you're gonna make smoothies at home, following a recipe. I just find they always turn out better. I mean, we don't always use a recipe here at my house, but definitely they always turn out a lot better when you do use a recipe. And don't be afraid of the green color. I guess I'm kind of lucky not being able to see it and be freaked out by the color. But green juices and green smoothies are so delicious. You just need to dive in and try it and not be afraid and not be grossed out. Just close your eyes and take a sip and pretend it is not green, because I know that does turn a lot of people off. But seriously, they are so delicious. There's lots of nutrients packed into those little things. So definitely go ahead and check one of those out or try and make one yourself. The next thing I'm going to talk about, if you've followed my channel for quite some time, you've definitely heard me talk about in numerous videos because I am completely and totally obsessed, and that is the mint chocolate bounce balls. Bounce bars, bounce balls, whatever. These things are just amazing. I believe they come from the UK. I get it at my local Whole Foods. I can't even begin to explain. This is one of those things, I literally always have one of these in my purse. I never go anywhere without one of these because they are just the perfect size. I typically don't like protein bars. I find either the aftertaste is gross, it leaves a chalky feeling in my mouth, the actual taste of the bar is just gross, or they're not actually as healthy as you might think they are, and they're really filled with a lot of things like sugar and gross things like that that aren't as good for us. So this one, when I tasted it, when they were doing a tasting at Whole Foods and I tried this, I was like, holy miracle, this is the thing. This is so good. And I like it because it's the perfect size. I find those huge protein bars, I mean, they're protein bars. They're so packed with protein, and protein's really filling. So when you eat one that's just tiny like this, it tides you over and it's the perfect snack. I always found myself like only ever being able to eat half and trying to give somebody else the other half, or like roll it up and put it in my bag again, but this one is perfect. Seriously, the best snack to grab and go. The last two snacks are both ones that you'll make at home. I'm not going to physically show you them. I'm going to insert a photo because I had one this morning and I had one this evening, so you'll get the chance to see both of them because I snacked on both of them today, which really truly proves to you that I do love these snacks. So the first one, I am not an egg fan. Like, I really, really don't like eggs. I really hate eggs. It's just this weird thing, I've never liked eggs. And so if you are one of those people who doesn't like eggs either, don't be afraid that this is an egg-related snack because it truly is delicious. So basically you hard-boil an egg, you cut it in half, you put a little scoop of mayonnaise on each half, and then on top you sprinkle curry powder. And that's it. It's that simple. It's super easy. And what we even do in my house is we pre-hard boil the eggs, and we'll just keep a little bowl of hard-boiled eggs in the fridge, so whenever anybody wants a hard-boiled egg snack, we'll peel the shell, cut it in half, put the mayonnaise on, and then put the curry powder on, and it's so good. And this is coming from somebody who will not eat eggs any other way. Like, if I had to name one other way that I would eat an egg, it's like in a sandwich where I can hardly taste it. Like a breakfast sandwich where there's lots of other flavors, so it overtakes the egg, because I really don't like eggs. And even the texture of egg freaks me out. But this, for some reason, like, I will literally just pop the whole half in my mouth and just eat it because it's so delicious. And that's not only a good, quick, easy snack, but it's also great as a breakfast. If you like a light breakfast, I would even say have like half of the Arthur's smoothie, eat the egg, and then you can bring the other half of the Arthur's smoothie or whatever smoothie you buy at the store to school with you or to work. Or same thing with if you home make a smoothie, you know, drink half of it with the hard-boiled egg in the morning and then take the other half to work with you in a to-go cup, and it's just perfect. So some of these are snacks, some of these are perfect as breakfasts as well, can double as breakfasts, and even like things like the Synergy drink or the bounce ball, I would have those things as dessert. We don't eat dessert in my house because we are very health conscious and we don't have sugar in this household. We don't have sugar, gluten, or dairy in my house. And so the Synergy, if I ever did have that like sweet craving, then definitely the bounce ball or the Synergy would be kind of my go-to dessert snacks. And finally, we are at the last one. My boyfriend just got totally hooked on this when he was at my house about a month ago and had it for the first time. My mom made it for us because we were hungry. And we have gluten-free crackers. Obviously, yours don't have to be gluten-free, but I do encourage you to be as gluten-free as possible. Do your research. It really is just better. You will notice a difference if you're trying to lose weight or if you're just trying to get better energy in your body. So many of us are gluten intolerant and we don't even know it. I didn't find out that I was until I was having severe stomach problems and finally went to a nutritionist and started getting my nutrition sorted out and found out that I'm actually incredibly gluten intolerant, and so now I know, and it's changed my life going gluten-free. Like, I don't get stomach problems anymore. I have way more energy in my life. Anyways, I'm going to stop blabbering on about that, but if you want to use gluten-free crackers, I really encourage you to. Even companies like Bretton's makes gluten-free crackers now. They're actually super delicious. Glutino makes awesome gluten-free crackers. There's so many out there now. Rice crackers, of course, are gluten-free. Anyways, I'll stop blabbering. So just a cracker and then some hummus on top. You can use any flavor hummus. Typically for this, I'll either use olive hummus or just plain hummus. So spread the hummus on the cracker and then slice an olive in half and put the half olive right in the middle of the cracker. And the combination of olive and hummus is just so good. And if you don't have olives, you can also substitute this, or if you want the olive to really be like the flavor of the olive, if it's on a bigger cracker and you want the flavor of the olive to really cover the cracker, then it also works really well if you spread hummus on top and then you spread tapenade, which is like an olive mix, on top of that. So good. Such a yummy snack. It's that perfect snack to like have when you've come home from school and it's still 2 hours till dinner but you're hungry. It's like that perfect snack, 5 crackers or whatever. And they are so delicious. A little bit of fruit on the side or some vegetables, perfect snack. So that is it. And I've been seeing a nutritionist for many years now. I'm 21 and I've been seeing one since I was 14 years old. So nutrition is definitely, like I've mentioned, a big part of my life, and I just wanted to share a little bit of that, a little bit of the knowledge that's been passed on to me from my nutritionist with all of you. So I will definitely try to find some information on kombucha and link that down below. And that is it for today. If you have any more requests for another Molly's Top 5 video, then tweet me at MollyBOfficial, I'll have it written right here, or comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video, and please, please, please let me know some of your favorite healthy snacks. I love you guys and have an awesome day. Bye!